The Vancouver Canucks are facing a tough decision that could change the course of their season. With a key defenseman sidelined due to a serious upper body injury, fans are left wondering, will the team make a move before it's too late? As speculation swirls around potential trades, this is the moment we need to rally together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay on top of all the latest Canucks news. The Vancouver Canucks are facing a tough decision following the injury news regarding Filip Hronek. Reports indicate he could be sidelined for a significant stretch due to an upper body issue. This is a critical moment for our team, and it raises a lot of questions about what the management will do next. From what we understand, Hronek's injury happened late in the game against the Pittsburgh Penguins, where he was seen clearly in discomfort after taking a hit. Early video evidence suggests it could be related to his collarbone or shoulder, and that's definitely concerning. Hronek has been a key player for us, averaging over 25 minutes of ice time per game, including a whopping 27:38 against the Ottawa Senators. His contribution on the blue line has been immense, especially with Quinn Hughes already carrying a heavy load. Without Hronek, it's alarming to think about how fatigued our defense could become, especially in a tightly contested season like this one. Now, the big question is, will the Canucks make a trade if Hronek is out long-term? The buzz around the league suggests that the team has been exploring the trade market for a while now, looking for ways to bolster our defensive lineup. With Hronek's injury, the urgency to make a move has intensified. But let's not kid ourselves. Trading isn't as straightforward as just finding someone available and swapping assets. Elliotte Friedman mentioned that it might be time for the Canucks to act decisively. He pointed out that with the current state of our defense, if you're going to get hurt, it's better to get rid of it now. That's a pretty telling statement. It indicates that while we have a good start to the season, the management knows that a few wrong moves could really set us back. What's particularly interesting is how Jim Rutherford and Patrick Allvin approach these situations. They're known for being active in negotiations, and with the team recovering players, it's all about balancing the roster effectively. But here's the kicker. Any trade needs to preserve the team's chemistry, which is crucial for success. And let's not forget the salary cap situation, which complicates things even further. So, where does this leave us? We're in a position where we need to make strategic moves, but we also have to tread carefully. Will we see a bold move to bring in another defenseman? Or will the management decide to ride it out with the current roster, hoping that the players can gel together under pressure? Personally, I'm torn. On one hand, I understand the need for a proactive approach to ensure we maintain our playoff hopes. But on the other, I worry about disrupting the team dynamics that have been building this season. You believe this was the best decision? I honestly am divided on this. It's nerve-wracking as a fan to watch these decisions unfold. Every choice made by the front office can have long-lasting implications for our team's future. The stakes are incredibly high, and we all want to see the Canucks in a strong position as we push toward the playoffs. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down in the comments. Are you in favor of making a trade? Or do you think we should stay the course and hope for the best? Your thoughts could spark some great discussions among fellow fans, so don't hold back. Happy American Thanksgiving, Canucks fans! Today, I want to dive into a topic that's been buzzing around the NHL community. The age-old saying that playoff positions are determined by Thanksgiving. And guess what? The Vancouver Canucks are right in the thick of it this year. As of now, they're holding on to a wild card spot in the Western Conference, just 1 point ahead of the Edmonton Oilers. With a points percentage of .595, they're sitting pretty at third in the Pacific Division. If the playoffs started today, they would face either the Winnipeg Jets or the Calgary Flames in the first round. Now, why does this matter? Well, the theory suggests that if a team is in a playoff position on American Thanksgiving, they're likely to stay there for the rest of the season. Conversely, if they're out by this point, they're probably not making it in. Last season, the Canucks were second in the Pacific at Thanksgiving and maintained that playoff spot. eventually clinching the division title. This year, the odds look promising, but we know how unpredictable the NHL can be. Looking back at last year, out of the 16 teams in playoff positions on November 23, 2023, a staggering 13 of them made it to the playoffs, a success rate of 81.25%. However, teams like the Edmonton Oilers managed to defy the odds, bouncing back from Thanksgiving to reach the Stanley Cup Finals. It just goes to show that while history is a great teacher, it's not infallible. Greg Wyshynski from ESPN has noted that the Thanksgiving rule has held true for 76.6% of teams in the wild card era since the 2013-14 season. Stretch that back further to the entire NHL lockout year of 2004 to 2005, and it's about 76.7%. So statistically speaking, there's a good chance the Canucks can hold on to their playoff position. But history isn't always on our side. The Canucks have been known to slip out of playoff contention after being in a spot at Thanksgiving, particularly in the 2015-16 and 2017-18 seasons. So, we can't let our guard down just yet. What does this mean for the current season? Well, the odds suggest the Canucks have a 75% chance of making the playoffs, which sounds great. But let's not forget, that also means there's a 25% chance they could fall short. As fans, that's a bitter pill to swallow, especially when we're so invested in our team's success. It's crucial for us to remember that while the Thanksgiving rule gives us hope, it doesn't dictate our fate. The next few months will be pivotal. The Canucks will have to maintain their momentum and continue to play at a high level if they want to secure a place in the postseason. So, I ask you, do you think this is the path we should be taking? I'm honestly torn. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement, but we also have to be realistic about the challenges ahead. As passionate fans, we all have our expectations and frustrations. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the Canucks' playoff chances? Are you feeling optimistic or cautious? Share your opinions in the comments below. Let's get a dialogue going. Before you go, if you enjoyed this discussion and want to keep up with all the latest Canucks news, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. Together, let's rally behind our Canucks and hope for a successful season ahead.